Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. The Big Bang Theory spin-off has yet to release a Christmas special despite young Sheldon's more than 100 episodes, and there's a solid reason for that. The Big Bang Theory and young Sheldon differ in a number of ways. The comedy offshoot is a nostalgic single-camera family sitcom with several dramatic tales, while having the same main character. In contrast, its predecessor was a multi-camera hangout program with a lighter, more humorous tone. Because of these differences, young Sheldon has created plot gaps in The Big Bang Theory. Viewers are left wondering why Sheldon described his father as a nasty brute despite his flaws, and why he never brought up Paige in his adult life. There is a hidden in-universe explanation for one of the two shows' differences, but it would appear to be a narrative hole. While The Big Bang Theory aired 3 Yuletide episodes in its first 6 seasons, young Sheldon has yet to have a Christmas special as of season 6. Although this would appear to be an error, the discrepancy can be explained by Sheldon's atheism. Related, the young Sheldon breakup between Georgie and Mandy may avoid further TBT tragedy. The story of young Sheldon is narrated from Sheldon's point of view, and he doesn't celebrate Christmas because he is an atheist adult. As a result, Sheldon's adult self does not feel the need to specifically mention the holiday while thinking back on his early years. In addition to his belief in science, the Big Bang Theory hero's atheism is supported by the tale of how a predatory church took advantage of his mother and destroyed her life before his father's passing. Since Pastor Jeff expelled Mary and expelled the Cooper family from the church in young Sheldon season 6 after Georgie and Mandy's pregnancy became public, Sheldon has a good reason to believe that organized religion is a dishonest and hypocritical establishment. This could be the reason why, in young Sheldon, Sheldon never brings up Christmas. Since this is Sheldon's interpretation of events and he doesn't place much value on Christmas, the character wouldn't bother to address the fact that some episodes could have taken place around the holiday season unless it was necessary for the storyline. It's unclear why Mary went back to church following young Sheldon, but it's possible that she doubled down on her religiosity in an attempt to take solace from her sadness at George Sr.'s untimely death. In any event, it is evident that Sheldon lost interest in religion as a result of the church's abuse of her, and as a result, he did not have any positive early memories of family Christmases. It would be fair for viewers to question why The Big Bang Theory featured so many Christmas-themed episodes, given Sheldon's attitudes toward the holiday fall anywhere between indifferent and negative. The sitcom has 5 Christmas episodes, and it can be challenging to observe how things have evolved over the years, because Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory still didn't care about the holiday. The rest of the cast of The Big Bang Theory did celebrate Christmas as an opportunity to exchange gifts and kindness, even if none of them were pious Christians. As a result, young Sheldon adopted the hero's perspective in a number of The Big Bang Theory Christmas specials. When you think of Christmas episodes in sitcoms, The Big Bang Theory TBDT immediately springs to mind. With its hilarious and heartwarming seasonal specials, the show became known for its festive cheer and nerdy antics during the holidays. But here's the real shocker. Young Sheldon, the spin-off prequel that dives into the childhood of Sheldon Cooper, has never aired a Christmas episode. That's right, no holiday-themed fun for the young genius and his quirky Texas family. So why is this the case? In this deep dive, we'll break down everything you need to know about why young Sheldon never gave us a festive Christmas miracle, while The Big Bang Theory filled our holiday seasons with geeky joy. Stick around, because the reasons behind this might surprise you. The first thing you need to understand about young Sheldon is that it's set in a completely different time period than The Big Bang Theory. While TBD takes place in modern times, with characters celebrating contemporary holidays, Young Sheldon takes us back to the late 1980s and early 1990s. That's a huge difference in the pop culture landscape. Christmas episodes are often tied to the current trends and events of the time, so writers of Young Sheldon might not have felt the need to focus on Christmas as much as TVDT did. In The Big Bang Theory, characters like Sheldon, Leonard, Penny, and the gang were able to reference all kinds of popular Christmas specials, songs, and even geeky Christmas traditions that aligned with modern-day life. But in the case of Young Sheldon, the writers had to set the holiday festivities within the context of the time, which meant less emphasis on current holiday trends and pop culture. Is it possible that the lack of internet culture, smartphones, and the other modern Christmas traditions we associate with today made it trickier for the writers to create a truly memorable Christmas episode for Sheldon's younger years? You decide. Another key factor to consider is the character of Sheldon Cooper himself. In The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's quirky and socially awkward personality is well established. His love for routine and the fact that he doesn't fully grasp social norms make his Christmas episodes some of the most amusing. Whether it's avoiding the chaos of gift-giving or misunderstanding the concept of holiday cheer, Sheldon's oddball behavior during Christmas created endless comedic opportunities. But Young Sheldon presents a much younger version of Sheldon, who is still developing his worldview. As a child, Sheldon isn't quite as rigid or socially detached as his adult counterpart. His family, especially his mother, Mary, is focused on providing him with a loving and nurturing environment, so the dynamic isn't as centered on Sheldon's unusual take on holidays. The absence of this tension might have made it harder for the writers to create an episode where Sheldon's unique personality clashes with the Christmas spirit in a humorous way. Additionally, Christmas is often a time for family bonding, and while Sheldon's family on Young Sheldon is full of love, the show doesn't revolve around the same kind of quirky, heartwarming moments that we get in The Big Bang Theory. It's clear that the focus of Young Sheldon has always been on Sheldon's intellectual growth and his relationships with his family, rather than the chaos of holiday celebrations. The Big Bang Theory was known for its multi-camera setup, which gave it a more traditional sitcom feel. With laugh tracks and bigger, over-the-top moments, TBD easily lent itself to the kind of comedy that worked for holiday-themed episodes. The show could dive into hilarious misunderstandings about Christmas and create those heartwarming moments that everyone loves during the holiday season. In contrast, Young Sheldon has a more subtle single-camera approach, offering a much quieter and more character-driven narrative. While this makes for great storytelling, it doesn't always lend itself to the kind of bombastic holiday shenanigans that made The Big Bang Theory's Christmas episodes so iconic. Think about it. When Sheldon's grown-up friends engage in Christmas hijinks, there's a larger-than-life energy to their interactions that simply wouldn't fit as seamlessly with the tone of Young Sheldon. This stylistic difference between the two shows might explain why we never saw a big festive episode on Young Sheldon. The series is much more grounded and focused on character development, and the holiday season might not have felt like a natural fit for its more introspective style. One of the underlying themes of Young Sheldon is the struggles of growing up as a child prodigy in a small Texas town. Sheldon's intellect isolates him from his peers, and his family often faces financial difficulties and interpersonal conflicts. Christmas, while a time for joy, might have been too perfect a scenario for a show that thrives on showcasing the challenges Sheldon's family faces. Rather than framing the holiday as a time of warmth and celebration, Young Sheldon might have found it more fitting to depict a season where Sheldon feels even more isolated than usual. Think about it. Christmas is a time when many people celebrate together, but Sheldon's personality and his family's struggles could have made it a rather lonely experience for him. While The Big Bang Theory used Christmas as a tool for laughs and poignant moments, Young Sheldon has chosen to highlight other aspects of Sheldon's growth instead. At the heart of many Christmas episodes is the concept of the Christmas spirit. It's about people learning to be kind, selfless, and generous during the holiday season. In The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon's lack of understanding about the spirit of Christmas made for some hilarious moments. But in Young Sheldon, the focus is more on Sheldon's intellectual growth and his developing relationships with his family. It's possible that the writers didn't want to disrupt the show's overall tone by introducing a Christmas episode that might feel out of place. Sheldon isn't quite at the stage in his life where he's having those big epiphanies about the holiday spirit, so the writers likely decided to steer clear of holiday-centric episodes. It might simply have been a case of not wanting to shoehorn in a Christmas narrative where it didn't naturally fit. Let's face it, The Big Bang Theory had a huge cultural impact, and part of that impact came from its seasonal specials. Over the years, TBD established itself as a go-to show for the holidays. The Christmas episodes became a beloved tradition for fans, offering a mix of laughs, heartfelt moments, and geeky references that everyone could relate to. By comparison, Young Sheldon hasn't yet reached the same cultural status as TBDT, especially when it comes to holiday episodes. The absence of a Christmas episode could be due to the fact that Young Sheldon simply didn't need one to establish itself. It's still carving out its own legacy and focusing on Sheldon's formative years, which might not include Christmas episodes, at least not yet. So now we know the truth. There are several reasons why Young Sheldon never gave us a Christmas episode, from the difference in time periods to the unique focus on character development. While The Big Bang Theory embraced the Christmas spirit in a way that worked for its quirky, grown-up characters, Young Sheldon takes a different route. And for fans of the show, maybe that's exactly what makes it special. Who knows? Maybe one day, as Young Sheldon grows up and becomes more aligned with the version of Sheldon we know and love, we might see a holiday special. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see if Sheldon Cooper's childhood ever gets its own Christmas miracle. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.